Okay, I went ahead and pulled the card reading for us for our new full moon. I went ahead and pulled the card reading for us for our full moon eclipse, May 5th, 2023. I'll go ahead and read them, but first I wanted to say that this full moon is a Scorpio full moon, which brings along a lot of transformation. Like the Scorpio sheds its shell and then becomes larger, we too shall be shedding pieces of self and letting them go. Examples of that would be transformation of letting go of an anger or a resentment that you may have been holding on for a long time that no longer serves your purpose. In order to transform into a positive light, you need to release those things. It's a time for out with the old and in with the new. And it doesn't really mean physical things. It's more out with old emotional habits or addictions or behaviors that no longer serve your purpose, and make way for new positive replacements. This transformation will give you greater alignment with your soul's mission so that you'll make better It's best to purge all toxicity that actually this card and the eclipse. So it's interesting that they're both saying the same. With this card and with the eclipse, you need to be purging toxicity or emotions that are not aligned with your purpose. Just allow to move through it with love and forgiveness, keeping your heart open, even in the face of negativity. And this card is really beautiful. Our next card is See the Signs. And with this card, you're being urged to be aware. Being aware is the first way to find change and to grow. It's funny because we're often sent small signs in the form of coincidences and synchronicities that we don't put together. So you really need to be aware of all those little things, like the puzzles and the pieces that fit together to create a message that you need to see or know. And don't overlook those things in everyday life, because words, symbols, and even things that people say as in your crossing could be things that are signs for you to know that the Great Spirit is guiding you and trying to show you and give you some knowledge to impart so that your life can manifest the way that you want it to manifest. And that one's a pretty interesting card because it has like a lot of faces and different animals and beings in it. So be aware, like if you see a bird flying, what's it symbolize? The lion, what does it symbolize? Strength. Be aware of the signs. The next card is Reveal Your Truth. This is a hard one for a lot of people because a lot of people don't know their truth, so it's very hard to reveal the truth. You have to take away that mask and let down your guard and truly be who you're supposed to be. A lot of people have trouble doing that because they're insecure with who they truly are on the inside. But when you were born, your soul shone bright. And as you grew is when you taught to put on that mask and not show who you truly are for fear of judgment. You were taught how to think, how to live, how to believe, and how to be fearful. To disagree is a risk of alienation and being alone forever. So a lot of people live in this mask their whole lives, but truly unhappy. The mask hides your light and your true inner essence. The more you can break out of it, take away that mask, be who you were meant to be, let go of those insecurities of anything. Some people are insecure with their nose, their ears, and those things don't matter. We're all humans. We all bleed blood. What matters is how you treat people. Reveal your truth and see the positive outcomes that can come through. Our next card is Protect the Wild. And the green. It's a beautiful card. Kind of hard to see with the light. This card basically urges that you are the guardian of the earth and all who share it, the trees and the animals, the birds, the insects, even the ocean. It's urging us to protect all of these things, the wild and the green, and by being aware and of limiting your impact upon the natural world. This is something I've been passionate about since I was a little girl. If we don't take care of Mother Gaia, if we don't treat her gently, we may not have a place to live in the future. The relationship with the world is very symbolic to us. And if we start letting her down, we're letting ourselves down. But the bottom line of the May lunar eclipse that everybody needs to know is that it is a form of transformation. Large transformation. So seek deep within you to find those things in which you could use a little bit of adjusting, a little bit of fine-tuning. Connect to your higher guides and angels and ask them for guidance with that. They'll gladly help you. If you have any questions or you'd like a reading of your own, please contact me. I'm Charmed Angel Healing. Please subscribe, like, and ring that bell. Thank you. Namaste.